Hey, what's up, y'all? My first time doing an Air Max 720. So let's look at the box first. Make sure we look at every angle, and you see the classic Air Max logos all over the box and the gloss. Air 720 on the top with all of the logos. And there goes the back of the box, and it's Air 720. Bam. All right. Let's get to the tag in the front. I'm not going to move that up. I'll just read it off like I traditionally do. Air Max 720 total orange and black. This is the sunset colorway. There's a sunrise and a sunset. This is the sunset colorway. And the style code is AO2924-800. The SRP is $180. Now, the Air Max 270 was $150. The Air Force 270 was $160. Some of the premium versions of the Air Max 270 were $170. Nike comes out of the gate at $180 because they know they've pushed you just enough. They've increased the price in increments, and it's not so noticeable, and then they make it a limited run when it comes out. So because there are not a ton of these around, the price goes up. You're willing to pay it because you really want to try the shoe out because it looks so fresh and it's so new. It's a good marketing strategy by Nike. I do tend to think it's a bit abusive, if I'm being honest. But people being abused typically don't even recognize it. Now, I know that gets us off into something else, but sorry about that. 11 and a half. The 11 and a half UPC is 886-548-647-286, and there's a 16 at the end. So women's 13, men's 11 and a half. Now let's open it up and see if we have our traditional stamp and sticker, and we do. And the sticker is QC Pass I-10. The stamp reads B 10 15 2018 01. The paper is different on this version. You see the Zoom Air, Total Air, all of the different logos on the paper. And we open it up, and there are the shoes inside of the box, and that's the Sunrise. And it is, this thing looks like what is it called? Anaphone. The Under Armour Anaphone. And it feels like the Anaphone. So it's a synthetic overlay. It's all one piece. There isn't any stitching on this. This is a silicone, kind of a silicone base, like a sticker almost. The heel counter, there isn't one. There's no structure to the heel counter. These are just for show. So this does not lock your foot in and keep you stable inside of the shoe. This is not a performance shoe whatsoever. So anyone thinking that they're going to get this and wear it, the insert is glued down, so the insert doesn't come out. The tongue simply has the Air Max on the tongue. You see that. It's a unique looking shoe. It's a really unique looking shoe. And that air bubble is massive. So I can assume the people that enjoy the feel of a really big or high shoe will like this shoe. I am not one of those people. I like to have a little bit more feel with my shoes. I like to feel the ground a little bit more. Even when I'm just walking. And also the heel height here. For dudes that are heavy, and I mean, I'm a heavy dude, right? So dudes that are heavy, when you wear shoes like this, the heel height is so big it forces your foot forward, which gives you knee pain. Now, I'm not a, podorthist or whatever they're called, podiatrist or anything like that. So I can't tell you how your feet should function. I just know as a older athlete who was also military that wore a lot of boots, and then played ball, and then I ran a lot in the box a little bit. People like me tend to have a lot of knee injuries. So certain shoes, as good as they look, I won't wear them because they're just stacked too high. And this thing is stacked. That is a huge air bubble. Huge. All right, so let's chill and go to the size label. Production data is 08, 15, 18, 2, 10, 11, 18, and 10, 15, 2018. Wow, 4 days. So they finished this up and they got this thing out. These laces are tiny, and they're flat laces. Those are flat laces. They're not rope laces. They're flat laces, which makes sense because of the lacing system. There's an additional bag of laces on the inside that match perfectly for the orange. And then you have this black trim around the outside and the black interior of the shoe. Now, to me, these are going to have problems. And I already see a problem. So peep this, and this is good. There's separation in the heel. Now, either that's separation or that's just the way it's painted, and it wasn't painted or coated very well with this rubber, this coating that's over the top of the air bubble. But you see separation between the air bubble on this shoe, but there is not any on this shoe. So when you look at this shoe, the separation isn't as big, although you can see it a little bit. But that is a giant air bubble, man. I didn't go 360, and this video is really long, and I do apologize for it being extra long, but it is a shoe that we haven't seen before. So I just wanted to stay on it a little bit and talk about it. The price tag at $180, a one-piece foam upper that looks like it's kind of welded or heat. No, it's just one piece. And it's only held together by a stitch here, these stitches going up the back, and then the silicone kind of TPU toe box. And then the tongue is stitched in. Let me see if that is actually stitched in. Yeah, it's stitched in at the base at the vamp, right? It's an interesting shoe. Gosh, I mean, I think it's going to do really well. I think people are going to buy it. It's going to sell out. It's really interesting. I mean, I know I don't have a whole lot else to say. I guess I should cut that off. That's it. Long video, man. Apologize. But it's my first time seeing these. And I wanted to look at it for a long time. And then I'll just move on to the next shoe. Thanks for watching if you stayed this long. And if you did, dang, all I tend to have left over are size 11s. If you stayed this long, find my email. Shoot me an email. And if you're the first person to shoot me an email, I got a size 11 and something. Got like 5 size 11s. Crazy. I think I do have like an 8.5 too in women's. Email me. Peace.